2-stroke, 4-stroke pistons, replica, high compression, GP style, vertexpistons.com. Email sales@pivotworks.com for a deal on a top end kit. They're bringing you next guest. Speaking of Husqvarnas, this gentleman rides one, and he's a friend of the show. Zach Osborne. What's up, Zacho?
Chilling, man. What about you?
Well, we're good, man. We just had Prater and Mui on.
How'd that go?
Good. They're looking in the fall, man. We're looking in the fall.
Yeah.
And they're hoping to get all 7 rounds in, so we'll see. It's crazy, though. The whole thing, Zacho, is absolutely crazy.
I mean, yeah, I'm 30 and I haven't seen a lot, but this is about as crazy as it gets for me.
Yeah, really, right? What have you been doing? What's been going on? Obviously, you crashed during Supercross and got some injuries, but are those healed up?
Yeah, I'm pretty much better now. I mean, I'm back to full swing training and doing everything, but no riding right now because no one's riding. We kind of collectively made a decision at the Baker's factory to not ride just due to the fact that, like, you know, if someone did get hurt or something went wrong, like, now's not the time to be going to the hospital. So, you know, we all sat down last week and just kind of went over our options and decided that, yeah, we wanted to take some time away from riding. So I think we'll start riding again in 2 or 3 weeks from now, you know, pending that everything is headed in a better direction or whatever. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you about that because I know the Geico guys are like, hey, take it easy, ride once a week, twice a week. We don't have a lot of parts. Our guys aren't going in the shop right now. But then I heard another team has rented out Glen Helen tomorrow, and they're testing. They're full testing. So, like, everyone is in a different spot here, team-wise.
Yeah, we are a little bit in that same situation as Geico that, you know, we were asked to kind of tone it back a little bit just because no one was working in California. And then we decided, you know, collectively as a group that, you know, we have 12 weeks still till the race, and there's plenty of time to get ready. So we didn't want to backlog those guys with, you know, a bunch of engines that needed to be redone, and getting stuff here is not that easy at the moment. So, yeah, it's just a really strange time for everyone, honestly. Like, we're all shooting from the hip at this point. I think everyone on planet Earth is. So it's just one of those deals. We're just rolling with the punches, but, you know, this is potentially going to be the most sort of off season we have for the next 15 to 18 months. So
yeah,
we're trying to kind of use it as wisely as possible. At the same time, you know, we've just been doing some physical training and staying in shape, but, like, you know, no one can keep the pace of training that we do for the next, you know, till the end of October or beginning of November or whatever it ends up being. And then, you know, we're going to need to be ready again for January. So there's a lot to take into consideration, and it's a new curveball for all of us. It's
amazing. I was doing some quick math. So that the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross is supposed to kick off in mid-June. I'm not that optimistic on that date. Let's say,
I think it's a lofty goal at this point. Like,
right.
You know, had the you know, we started opening back up on April the 13th or whatever, like was said, then that would be one thing. But for them to extend it again to the end of April, and, you know, the likelihood of it being like, oh, yeah, let's just have a 30,000 people gathering 5 weeks later, I don't know.
So, okay, so if you look at – so let's say June is gone, July. We have 5 months. We have 20 weeks, 21 weekends, okay? We have – the Supercross guys from Dave and Mike seem determined to get those 7 races in. We have 11 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championships, 18 weekends, and we have 24 weekends left in the year. Now, obviously, they want to do maybe 2 a week in Supercross. You know, there's been no double headers. They said the teams don't want that. But my point is, we have 18 races to squeeze into 25 weekends before 2021. Now, even doubling them up and even doing that is tight, Zacho. So your comment about the off season is a good one, is a smart one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're trying to take all the precaution we can, but also, you know, enjoy the time a little bit and stay safe. But it's just, it's going to be jam-packed, and, you know, we're going to need to be ready for January again, like I said earlier. It's basically going to be like an 18-month grind.
So for training-wise, are you on the okay, you're hurt, but let's say you weren't recovering. would you be doing the same workload during the week? That seems a little excessive.
No, we're definitely not.
Okay, I don't mean riding. No, I don't mean riding. I mean off the bike. All the off the bike
but
stuff.
even that is
okay.
like way toned back.
Right.
You know, it's more or less just to keep the body moving. And you know, there's not a lot of weeks in a year. I mean, probably less than 2 weeks in a year, anyways, where I do absolutely nothing.
Right.
So I mean, this is just 5, 6, 7 hours a week. That's nothing really compared to what we normally do. So
yeah,
it's toned way down.
Hey, what's up, Zacho? It's Tyler. Take us through like what's everyday
Move your
life.
mic up a little bit.
What's everyday life for you like right now? Are you self-quarantining in the house? Are you going outside with the kids? It's a lot of family time. What's kind of going on right now?
Both my kids. Well, my son is only 1.5, so he's not in school yet. But my daughter's homeschooled. My wife is very much a homebody, so for them it's been kind of business as usual, other than they can't go in and play at Chick-fil-A. But for me, obviously, I've been home a lot more. We've just been spending time outside. I've done a bunch of honeydew jobs and built a garden planter for my wife. Just the stuff that gets neglected the rest of the year that you don't really have time for or energy for, and that's been the constant theme now. Been doing a little bit of training, like I said, and just trying to stay busy and not watch the news too much, really.
Yeah, I agree. What do you like watching? Like TV shows, movies, what documentaries? What have you been watching?
I love brainless TV. Like, I love King of Queens.
Oh, really?
That's my show.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my wife and I are really into Manifest. Have you seen that on NBC?
No, I haven't. Haven't heard of it.
It's about the plane that went missing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
I have seen that
I've
one,
seen
yeah.
previews for it.
Really
Yeah.
good. But that's only one episode on Monday night, so that's about to be cooked. So I don't know. I'm not a huge TV guy. I've been really digging the iRacing thing because I love racing, and I think the iRacing thing is really cool. I think it's cool to me because of the actual simulation side of it, where there's no way we could really ever have anything like that for our sport. So I think that's really, really cool. I have a couple of NASCAR buddies that tell me that it's like realistic enough to where one of them actually coaches drivers using the iRacing setup. So I've been really into that, and just watching that. Honestly, like, I haven't pulled the trigger on getting a sim rig, but I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to sneak it past the wife.
What's one of those worth? Those whole things?
So like a really good one with the round screen, doesn't do motion or anything, but has like the heavy wheel and the springs on the pedals to make it, more realistic.
Yeah,
is like $5,000, $6,000.
Oh, come on, Zacho! That's a heat race. Come on,
dude. At this time, though, you have no idea.
Dude, he's fine. He's fine. That's a heat race.
Dude, not after that garden he had to build. He's probably broke.
No, actually, my wife was giving me a bunch of crap about that because I was on Pinterest for like an hour trying to find like a good plan, and I couldn't find one that I liked. So I was like, "Look, you're gonna have to trust me on this. Like, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna build what I think." Like, I wrote down all the figures and I did it. Yeah, but she was like, "Look, it's gonna be a bunch of money, and like you're gonna, what if you screwed up?" I'm like, "Well, it's not gonna be that much." And she's like, "Well, all right." So I calculated it all out, and like all the way up to like the dirt, I had like $263 in it. Super sick. So she was like stoked.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is Brittany close by?
She's not.
Okay. Right. I wanted to talk to her for a second here and try to, I want to find out if you can get the sim, and two, how crazy you've been driving her. Because Zacho, you're OCD guy. You're got to do something. You're very. I don't think you're much of a homebody that way.
No, so. I am, and I'm not. Like when it comes to my kids and stuff, and her, like when they're around, I really am. I can chill.
Yep.
But typically, I'm super. I would be anxious about this kind of stuff, health stuff, and all that. But I don't know. I just haven't really been too bad off on this one. Like, I just haven't really bought into the whole thing that much, and we've just been really grinding and trying to keep the kids away from it, and just trying to keep our space and live as normal as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're all trying to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different world right now, and it's bizarre. Like, dude, I'm struggling with no sports. Like, I'm struggling.
Yes.
Just-
I'm bored
I
out
didn't
of my
realize
mind.
how bad it would be. Like, the first weekend it really hit me because I'm not a huge college sports guy, period, but especially not college basketball. But like everybody can get into March Madness, And then that was gone. And Supercross and NASCAR. I love NASCAR. And then like it was just like baseball season gone. I was just like, holy cow! Like there's nothing on TV.
yeah. Marks, can you get into that sim stuff, the racing? Like, I tried. When I saw one of the cars pass right through the rear quarter panel of another one, I was out.
That only happens in the pits, though.
No, I saw it on the track, and I was
Really?
like, yeah.
That's what gets you out?
It's not realistic.
Oh my goodness.
Can you watch it, Marks? Can you get into it?
Yeah, I can get into it, but
okay.
I can only do it for so long because then I want to like get a setup, and I don't have Zacho money, so I'm out on that.
That's a heat race win for Zacho. I don't understand.
It's a heat race win for me too.
Zacho, AC got a bonus for fast qualifier. Is that even possible for you guys? I don't even know.
No,
Okay.
I think he's pretty much the only person in the sport that has that, as far as I know.
Yeah, I don't know if he has it now, but he used to. Yeah, I don't know about now.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was going to say, you can just fast qualify and get a couple times, and then you get one. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's the problem is, here's what I'm scared of, okay? Like, I've been back and forth between this biathlon rifle, which is like a super fine target rifle, which is biathlon.
A biathlon rifle.
Okay.
Jesus.
What's wrong with you?
Versus the sim rig. So the biathlon rifle, they're super rare, and I know where one is, and this buddy I have can get me it pretty cheap, and he can actually sell it if I totally suck
Is
with
this
it.
legal?
Yeah, no, it's totally legal.
Are you sure? Did you like ask for a friend or?
No, it's legit. Like, I mean, I would buy it through a gun shop and everything like that, but it's more for like focus and that kind of stuff. Like I could use it for my training.
Hey, is it
if
the
I
same?
Totally sucked,
Is it the same rifle where they like do the cross country skiing and then do the target shooting and then do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know exactly what you're talking
I would
about.
use it for running and then shooting.
Yeah.
Just to like I said, for focus.
Mhm.
So, long story short, if I suck with that, I can sell it really easy to some skier who's looking for it.
The biathlon rifle market is high.
Wow. I didn't know it was that hot.
Sim rig, I'm gonna be like, holy cow, what do I do with this thing if I'm terrible? Like, I don't really have time. I'm not really a gamer, but it's like one of those impulse things, and I need to just harness the impulse for a little bit longer, and then it'll pass. So I think I'm just going to keep trying to
Bro, I am saying that you could fully sell on eBay a NASCAR sim rig.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Beginner NASCAR sim rig, used, low hours, vet owned, like sold on eBay.
I feel like that would be so sick. I don't even really follow NASCAR, and I think that would be sick to have one of those things.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm going with the gun.
When I was a kid, my dad had a car chassis, but it was just for the tree, like on the drag racing deal.
Yeah, yep.
So that was, I used that tons just for fun, but the sim rig thing is bad to the bone.
Zach Osborne on the PulpMX show, presented by Motorsport and Fly, brought to you by Vertex Pistons. Also, by the way, comes standard on a two-stroke KTM on Husqvarna. Vertex Pistons. Email sales@pivotworks.com for more information. Zach, we got some calls for you here also. We did a video on Friday. Chris Kiefer and Alex Ray came up to Vegas here, Zacho, to my local track at Western here where I ride.
It was a race, right?
Yeah, so I want to get your opinion. So we did the fastest lap. We had lit pros and everything else. We each did 2 laps, took a 5-minute break, and did 2 laps again, all out, balls out. So the deal was, it's 1:30 lap time, by the way.
Okay.
Kiefer had to stay within 2 seconds of A-Ray, and I had to stay within 12 seconds of Kiefer. What do you think happened? What do you think happened, Zacho, in the video? Like, did Kiefer stay within 2 seconds of A-Ray?
I'm going to say no, and I'm going to say that you also were no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. What do you think, 7 Deuce Deuce? We're going to have them on later. But
I think that Kiefer made it by, like, the hair on his chinny chin.
Within A-Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
And I think, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know
think
on Steve.
was probably closer.
He's
to
close. I'm
that
saying
than-
you
than
were
Kiefer.
within like a tenth.
Okay. And Zacho, you think I was closer to?
I think you were closer to reaching the goal than Kiefer to A-Ray.
Okay. Ty.
I've seen Kiefer ride a lot of desert lately.
But this was a track. This wasn't turn left at the dishwasher.
Yeah, but dude,
turn right at the fallen tree.
seen the GoPro video.
Yeah.
And it looked like Des Rat life.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looked dead
All right.
rat life. So I gotta think Kiefer's within 2 seconds of A-Ray
Okay.
for sure.
And am I?
I
within
don't know,
10
dude.
seconds, 12
A-Ray's
seconds of
pretty
him?
quick.
You think?
Think
Bro,
about.
he
Think
just
about.
got off Supercross.
Think
I
about.
know, you might have SX
Hey,
suspension.
Marks, you were there. Now I don't want to.
Yes.
We're not giving
Yes, I
anything
was.
away. We're not.
Sure.
You're gonna watch the video, but A-Ray cattywampus trying to go fast is a special sight, is it
It
not?
is something to see in person. Let me tell you.
He does hang it out. Oh my God.
He
that
has
kid
that.
hangs
He
it
has
out.
that send it gear that
at
other
one
people
point
don't
he
have.
was going left and his body was off the right of his bike.
Dude, that's 100% normal.
Yeah,
Right.
That's not even
A-Ray's
like-
style.
So okay,
So-
all right. Well, we'll see. We're gonna have
Yeah.
them on later and to talk about it. So, Zach Osborne on the show here. So Zacho, a lot of teams. Let's just get your personal opinion, Zacho. So from what I know, teams want to finish Supercross before Motocross. That's not going to happen. Do you care either way for yourself?
For me, I'm ready to start outdoors because my Supercross has been dismal, so I'd rather come back with a fresh start and then we'll go back to the Supercross thing later.
Okay.
But man, I would hate to be in the shoes of the two at the front right now.
Yeah.
That would be so tough to go racing on something completely different and know that there's that extra risk and all the things that come with
Yeah.
14 extra weeks of riding before you get to go riding Supercross again. Yeah, that would be tough.
And let me ask you guys, the three racers here, including you, Zacho, although I do have 4 Manitoba titles. Right now, from what I hear, the winds of the rumor wind is blowing that there will be no weeks off after the last national.
I heard one. but
Okay,
either
so
way.
if there's one or less, what's that like to jump into Soupy?
That's tough.
I mean, no one's ever done it, so it's
Yeah.
going to be wild.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
We've always done it the other way, which is actually quite simple
Yep.
because it's
You're
kind of like opening back up. But, like, to get back to that really quick and be, like I was saying, for the front two, back on championship form in 2 weeks is
Yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be.
I think it really depends on like how you're taking this off time because like right now it's kind of like a weird area because you're just into racing, you're hot and heavy, you're ready to just grind it out and get to outdoors, but now you almost gotta do exactly what Zach's doing and the whole Alden crew is literally just take a break.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able
Yeah.
to make it through outdoors and then right into Supercross and then right into Supercross again.
Yeah.
Plus, like, if it were 4 or 5 rounds down, that would be one thing. But with it being 10 and you're, like, over the hump and there's only 7 more left and then, there's a huge break, 5-month break between races. That's just crazy.
Listen, Dave and Mike were on here, and they're pretty insistent on getting 7. I've been skeptical the whole time about getting 7 in. I don't see how they're going to do it. Venues and time. I don't know.
There's going to have to have like 2 races a week or something.
For sure, we're going to St. Louis, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. Absolutely.
100% we're going to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Salt Lake, maybe. I don't know. But,
I think another complication.
no, Oakland's got their baseball team, though. They're not going to not going to let them go to
Yeah,
Oakland
true.
with the grass. There's no way. So, let's take some calls for you, Zacho, and both guys are named Tyler. So, first up, Tyler, what's going on? What's your question for Zach Osborne?
Not much. I just want to know if Zacho was doing any more Shifting Gear podcasts. I know at first I thought he was getting clippy rather than Dark Side, but I know that he was more of a personal preference. I didn't know if he was going to do any more in this offseason.
Zacho, we loved your Shifting Gears podcast. You blew Wygant's mind by doing so many episodes, but I was bummed to hear that you couldn't do it anymore. You didn't, or you just couldn't. I guess you not saying you didn't want to do it, you just couldn't really, huh?
Yeah, it just was hard to juggle on a Friday, which I'm just not quite good enough to, or maybe I'm just not quite experienced enough, I should say, to do it over the phone. And I much preferred to do it, face to face. So for me, the kind of the only option face to face was Fridays at the races, and it's kind of just hard to get people to do that. And I totally understand because I would be hard to get to as well. But yeah, that's the main reason. It's not like I've written it off forever. I would love to do some more someday, but just not right now with the current schedule and the way the racing and stuff is.
Tyler, it was a sad to say, but guess what, Tyler? Zacho was getting frustrated because some riders would blow him off. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Welcome to my world, Zacho.
I could never fathom.
Yeah, no, it happens. Yeah, guys are busy, man. You know what I mean? So it does suck for sure. And Zacho, in your defense, you are literally one of the easiest guys for any media guy to get on the phone. You're very accommodating. You're very easy. You're a great interview. So to think everybody's like you is, that's it. Nope, they're not. They're not. So.
Well, I thought that you guys like blew it up a lot, but really you don't.
What do you mean?
I thought you guys blew up like, oh yeah, somebody stood me up. Riders are so tough, blah blah blah. But no, you're exactly right.
Thank you.
No,
you.
it's true.
No, it is true. So thanks, Tyler. Thanks for the call.
No, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I have pretty good relationships with a lot of guys. I haven't talked to Anderson much, but
Anderson.
Yeah, let's
Oh
not
my
even go
God.
there. We got in a little scuffle, huh?
you did?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Like 3 times?
in Daytona.
Yeah, there was
Was
a couple of birds flying. There was all kinds of shit.
I was trying to get interview him for like a month, but he just kept on getting in contact with my brother. I was just like, oh, I'm ex-nated.
Yeah, no. it wouldn't
Honestly, it does. Listen, I'm going to get on my soapbox a little bit here, but like it's the teams. So the teams need to be better at it. Like, listen, Anderson or Eli, we pay you millions. I don't care if you don't like this dude. He's got a big platform. You're doing his show. It's 20 minutes, or you're calling Tyler Intignat back, or whatever. Like,
I work for Supercross Live, and it was tough for me.
Tyler works for Supercross. You're going to talk to the guy. And to me, it's not the riders because they get away with whatever the team lets them get away. If Zacho gets a call from Bobby Hewitt saying, you need to do this, this is part of your deal, then he will do it. It's that simple. So I put it more on the team, Zacho.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough thing, but we're a small sport, and I think we all need to kind of stick together. So I get that side of it too. The more exposure and everything that you can have, the better.
Yeah, I agree. So next up, Tyler, what's going on? You want to talk about Zach's honey-do list?
I do. So the first thing that I put on my list once I found out that schools were not going back was garden boxes. So I was like, why do all wives want these right now? So literally I did the same thing. I found a Pinterest, found a list of things I was going to get.
Yeah.
Went out and bought all of them on Saturday before Maryland closed down everything, and I went out and built her 2 little raised garden beds.
Oh, maybe you guys can compare your garden beds then.
Oh my gosh!
I had to call once he said that was what he did. I was like, I just literally finished my last one today. I was like, I'm done.
What'd you say, Zacho?
I said I'll send a picture of it on Instagram and you guys can share it.
Yeah, really, right?
I'm
Maybe-
really proud of it.
No
I'm
doubt.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe you guys can start like a garden bed challenge or something.
Tyler, do you got a bike?
I do. I have a 08 CR 450. CR
Okay.
450.
Do you want a set of Michelin tires?
Yes, I do. That'd
The
be
guys,
awesome.
the guys at Michelin's absolutely stand behind their show, and even though they're not doing anything for fantasy right now, PulpMX Fantasy, they're still giving us some tires to give away, and we thank those guys at Michelin. MichelinMotorcycle.com. Starcross 5s, of course, great tires. I used them to go 14.9 for 7th overall at the World Vets.
What?
That's what I got on my bike right now, man.
Oh, good.
I love those tires.
Oh, good.
I've been riding those tires since I was on 80s.
Really? Oh, wow.
Starcrosses?
Yeah, Starcrosses.
Yeah.
Remember, Zacho, you probably used Michelin's back in the day, Zacho, because when you were a KTM guy, that's all we used.
No, I didn't. I used Michelin's in Europe though.
Did you? Oh, okay. I would have thought
the whole time I was there actually.
I would have thought you when you because remember the big team was sponsored by Michelin.
Yeah, I was Dunlop my whole career except
Okay.
for when I was in Europe.
Well, thanks to the folks at Michelin. We're going to give you a set of Starcross 5s just for calling in and talking about tire or bed boxes or whatever the hell, the garden boxes. Stay on hold, okay,
Appreciate
Tyler?
it. Thank you.
Stay on hold.
Thank you.
Thanks to Michelin. Matt, you want to talk to Zach Osborne?
Yeah, I want to tell Zach just stop being so cheap and buy a damn simulator. He's
Right?
rich.
Dude, he's super
He
rich.
needs a few tax write-offs.
Dude, hey, this guy right here is the one who got me on all this sim rig crap, so he needs to step up first and do it.
Bro, he's not
You're
a
gonna be
rider like
embarrassed
you.
when I
He's
do
not a
it.
millionaire. Zach, literally, you're a millionaire. Like,
He's a mechanic, though. He makes good money.
oh no, listen, I know.
and doesn't have any dependents.
Listen, Zach.
Hey, that Prevost is off the road right now, so there's your money
Oh,
right there.
Stop
yeah,
it.
think about the gas you've been saving on the Prevost.
Yeah. Wow.
Is mom still on the payroll, or has mom been clipped?
No, she's driving.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if mom was on the got clipped.
Zach,
Zach, just
driving
get
anywhere right now,
the
but she's
gun
driving.
and get the simulator. Just get both, dude.
I don't understand it, Zach. You're so rich, you could not even notice that money being gone for that sim. Think how much joy that thing would bring you.
Stop. Dude, I don't even know if, like if we're all going to have jobs at the end of the year. Like, chill. Like, we got to eat.
Yeah, but
Eating
you've
Bodhi
won
is a
3
big
championships.
job.
You're rich.
Dude, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, you're so rich. Just
Yeah.
buy it.
Stop it.
You just made a
Freaking
couple garden
rich.
beds to grow some vegetables. You be good.
So you tell me.
So I got to build these garden beds, and then I'm going to be like, look, we've had 4 crops. That saves you like $7,000. We're in the clear.
I guess so, Zacho. I'm looking at getting a Bullfrog Spas. I'm getting a killer deal. Should I wait on this and see if I got a job at the end of the year? Is that what you're telling me?
Buy me one, too.
Oh boy, here we go. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Thanks,
See
man.
you guys.
Appreciate it.
Mathis, you know who that Matt was?
Yeah, Matt works at KTM, right?
No,
Where-
Star.
Star. Okay. Yeah. I know him. He used to work at KTM?
Yeah.
Right. Actually, I thought he went. I thought that Matt was building motors now at KTM. I must have my guys mixed up.
Yeah,
But
you got your
yes,
mats mixed up.
I got my
dude.
mats mixed up.
Yeah.
Easy to do.
So the simulator thing wraps around and it's got sprint. Like, dude, that sounds sick. But also, So what does it use for sound? Has speakers?
You use a headset.
Oh, a headset. Okay.
That way you can talk to other competitors or your spotter or whatever.
So
Bro, you're rich.
do you have? So you said that was the 5K one. Is there one that moves?
Yeah, but that's like 20. That's like another level.
Yeah.
Oh, get
but
that
there,
one.
But there is one that does that. Like, there's one that's that sick. Like it.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
gnarly.
You should get that one.
The one that Denny Hamlin, he won the first weekend that they had the iRacing on TV, and he has that the one that moves.
So, is there a guy? So Hamlin won. So is Hamlin like the best sim driver too?
No, he's not.
Okay.
So like, there's a whole league of sim guys, and then the NASCAR guys. But a lot of the sim guys now are getting actual rides. Like William Byron, he's the best sim racer ever, basically, and he now drives the 24 Hendrick Motorsports car, and he got that opportunity basically more or less just by sim racing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So who's the best sim driver of NASCAR guys? Is there a guy that stands out?
Well, William Byron, but now there's now with these races, there's guys that are in the Xfinity series and stuff. Like this weekend, Timmy Hill, who's not a full-time NASCAR driver, he won the race, and he's a really good sim racer as well.
I saw the ratings for that, and it's a lot. There's a lot of
It's
people watching
insane.
sim.
Really?
Yes, dude.
I
There was
didn't even
a
know
lot
it
of
was a thing.
No, dude. There was a lot of people watching it on TV.
Is it the
First
same
weekend, It was
purse?
just under 1 million.
Yes.
Viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, it's a good time to be watching something.
Yeah, no, for sure. All right, Zacho. Well, hey, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. We got McGrath coming up.
Oh,
Dude.
Dang.
dude, I can't wait for McGrath.
What about old races? Do you watch old races, Zacho?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I about all I do on all my training
What-
in the morning, which is like 30 minutes a day.
What era are we talking? What are you watching?
I really like the 05, 06, 07 stuff.
Everybody
'cause
says
that's
that.
kinda
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I started.
Right.
But some of the a lot of people miss this race, but when they talk about greatest races of all time, but the Orlando 07 with Stu and Ricky,
Yes.
Ricky's last race is my favorite race ever by far.
Yeah.
But I never knew how relevant Jeremy was when he came back.
No, he was legit.
On the
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
like top 5. Like
Yep.
I can't imagine. There's no way possible that a retired guy right now could come back and kind of run in the top 5. I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Took 2
but
years
man,
off. Took 2 years off. Comes back. Yeah, I got top 5.
Well, I mean,
That's impressive.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, Chad Reed's running what's his average finish right now?
Not that.
17.6.
Right.
And he's not even retired yet.
Yeah. No, it's good. Well, Maybe you'll watch some with the Ferry Mathis combination or Way Mathis combination.
What year was that?
Wow, 4 years, 99, 03, 04, 05 for Ferry. 2002,
I was watching.
top privateer.
What was it? 02. You worked for him in 02?
No, I worked for Nick in 02.
Well, the one race I watched recently, I don't remember which one it was.
The one he
but
threw it away,
led
Pontiac.
forever.
Yeah, Pontiac 02.
Okay, yeah.
Ricky crashed
That
on the
wasn't
Dragon
you?
back. Yeah, that was not me. No.
Okay.
So he keeps sending me, Red Dog keeps DMing me all these old races with him up front on the starts because I used to just rag on his starts. Like he got terrible starts. So every time he finds an old race or an old photo, he DMs me and says, see, maybe it was you. It's like you're a jerk off. So.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Zacho. I appreciate it. Hang in there, buddy. And I'm sure we'll talk soon. Thanks for the time.
All right, thanks, guys. Stay safe.
All right,
Thanks,
we
Zach.
will.
Later.
Thanks. That's Zach Osborne, everybody.